I'm Tori, and today I'm going to be reviewing the book Iron and Velvet by Alexis Hall. I listened to the audiobook narrated by Kat Gold. This book was so much fun. I picked it up because it looked like a fun, sassy paranormal detective story, which it absolutely was, but I didn't realize it is also a parody of Twilight. Kate Kane, Private Eye, is semi-famous for having a very tumultuous relationship with a brooding and mysterious vampire when she was 17. And her past follows pretty much all the main plot points of Twilight. But now, Kate is in her mid-30s, and the brooding, floppy-haired vampire that seemed so attractive when she was 17 has kind of lost his charm, and she's moved on with his life. He is still obsessed with her, and it's just like this minor character in the background who will occasionally show up to talk about how much he's in love with her, and how he would die for her. And she just goes on with her life and completely ignores him. And there's just something so satisfying about picturing the very bland Bella from Twilight growing up to become this sassy lesbian private investigator who uses her connections to the supernatural world to get involved with all these different supernatural shenanigans and go off investigating. And watching her march around London navigating all these different supernatural political systems and just interrogating all these incredibly powerful mythical beings is just so much fun. This book is set in England. It's one of the only ways that it's different from Twilight, but that means that you get to hear all the wonderful accents, especially because I listened to the audiobook. I just loved hearing all the jargon wash over me and all the different British expressions they used. It just made everything that much more fun to listen to. This is the second book I've read by Alexis Hall, and I really like his work. The first book I read was Boyfriend Material, and that book was excellent, though in a very different genre than this one, and you could see mostly they were very different, though there were some similarities. They both had very funny, snarky protagonists. I'd say that this book was a bit more lighthearted and more of just a fun mystery romp, but it still had a lot of the things I loved from Boyfriend Material. It still had the relationships that were very fun, yet also pretty healthy for fictional relationships, and displaying like really good communication skills. And I just loved listening to Kate's voice. It was so much fun to hear just the way she thought and the way she said things, and this whole book was just so much fun. It's the first book in a series. So far I believe that there are 4 books published, and I will definitely be reading more of them.